During the summer months, the Herefordshire Mammal Group conduct many bat surveys, some of which are part of the Bats and Swifts in Churches project. I joined the group at Pembridge Church, which is found just north of Hereford. The church has considerable bat usage, and although very tolerant of this, Reverend Brenda Jacobs was very keen to get some advice and assistance from the group on how to deal with the bats in the future.
Hello, I'm Brenda Jacobs, I'm Rector of the Arravale Group of Parishes, and here we are at Pembridge Church, where we have got quite a problem with bats. We have got a church that gets very covered with bat droppings all over the children's area. The furniture is stained, my stall gets covered with them. A chandelier from the 18th century has been quite badly damaged by the urine from the bats. We occasionally have a bat come down as well, and all that goes with that. So really we've got a big problem, and it means that we can't use the church for worship in the way we'd like to. So we've asked the mammal group to come and help us have a look to see what species we've got, and to come and see whether there's anything they can do to help us. Obviously we care very much for God's world, and we want to look after the bats too, but we need to be able to use our building to worship in every possible sense.
It's not as though it's... I assumed when I came before and didn't look at the windows that it must have been sealed because there are no bat droppings.
The group check out the interior of the church for bat droppings and possible roost sites.
This church is situated quite high up in an open area. There's not an awful lot of commuting lines. We do have the river to the north of us here. We have some shrubs and tree areas, but it's not a sort of, it's quite open. Lawns, grounds, we have a small churchyard as well. So it's very difficult to know how the bats are commuting and where they're commuting to. And as you can probably see, it's very windy here as well. Whether this is like this normally, because of the positioning of this church. But obviously we still have bats in here, they're still using it. The numbers remains to be seen after tonight, once we've got everybody in place and see what the end of the survey brings and tells us.
An endoscope is used to see if the bats are using the wooden door and framework as a possible roost site or a possible exit point.
No, I mean there's no... It's hard to get a scale.
Multiple droppings are located in a part of the church. The church warden informs Denise that a baby bat had been discovered the previous day.
We left it. Did you spot how many years ago? Anything special about it? I don't know. No, I didn't. I don't know.
Incredibly, the bat was refound and was still alive.
This baby is still small enough for the mother to carry, so fingers crossed, we're hoping that the mother will come down and collect this baby bat. She's calling. You can hear the baby calling now.
The group attempt to reunite the baby bat with its mother. They carefully place the bat as close to the maternity roost as possible.
Put it on the ledge. That's what I was going to say, put it on the ledge. Be better on the wall. It'll fall on there.
Through the use of infrared cameras, it is possible to witness the incredible effort made by this baby bat as it slowly crawls back towards the roost site. Sadly, the group had to leave the church and were unable to confirm if the baby bat had reunited with its mother. We can only hope that it did. The mammal group will continue to support Pembridge Church and hopefully find them a solution to their bat problem.